Well, in Venezuela, you can bet they wish they had some silver and gold in their pockets. This story from KLS.com. Poor Venezuelans launch local currency amid cash crunch. And as you know, Venezuela has had a currency crisis, not unlike many banana republics that think they can print all the money they need, U.S. not accepted. In Caracas, hard cash is tough to find in Venezuela as the country struggles with financial hardship. So residents in the capital on Friday unveiled their own currency. The penal, which means honeycomb in Spanish, can be spent in just a few stores, but residents of one neighborhood, despite desperate for spending cash, said they welcome the idea proposed by pro-government groups. There is no cash on the street, said Lizette Sanchez, a 36-year-old housewife who plans to use her freshly painted penals to buy rice for her family. This currency is going to be a great help for us. Amid triple-digit inflation and a currency meltdown, there has been a run on cash in Venezuela. Buying common items such as toilet paper or paying a taxi driver requires stacks of the official currency called the Bolivr. President Nicolas Maduro recently announced that Venezuela is launching a national digital currency called the Petro, similar to Bitcoin, but he offered few details. Salvador Salas, a community leader who unveiled the penal, said its circulation is limited to one poor neighborhood. Initially, 62,000 bills have been printed, ones, fives, and tens, he said. One brightly colored bill has a picture of the late President Hugo Chavez wearing a red shirt with his arm raised as if giving a fiery speech. One penal is equal to 5,000 bolivars, or about 150 at the official exchange rate of about 5 cents on the black market. The penal revives a concept promoted by Chavez, who proposed 10 communal currencies before his death in 2013. Jose Guerra, an opposition politician, knocked the idea of an alternate currency, he said, after having multiple currencies could add monetary chaos to the ongoing economic crisis. This is Associated Press as well. So there you go. What are your comments and thoughts about local currencies being launched? They can no longer carry around wheelbarrows of Venezuelan currency. The economy has crashed. So, what are your thoughts on the failing Bolivar and the socialist paradise called Venezuela? It is the natural outcome of the fiat currency, and now they are requiring wheelbarrows of it to purchase bread and pay taxi drivers. However, you can't even find the currency anymore, apparently, so they are resorting to this. There is an election coming up soon, and the contender is promising stipends of $25 a month, welfare, as well as potentially reverting the currency to the U.S. dollar, which is quite surprising given the anti-U.S. rhetoric in Venezuela. But it seems to me that that would be a smart solution to tack their economy to something stable. If you have traveled abroad, you know that the U.S. dollar is a very powerful purchasing tool in many countries. So what do you think? Now, don't you think and don't you wish yet they had a couple of ounces of silver, maybe some fractional silver, maybe some grams of gold? How much beans and rice and education and water and necessities could be purchased with just a little bit of precious metals right now when they are struggling to even conduct commerce? What are your thoughts? Thanks, everybody.